You're not about to run game with me. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna let it happen. I can't like.
Can you tell when somebody knows you before you meet them?
Yeah, people good actors though. My subscribers went from 4,000 to 5,000. Go to sleep, wake up. It's at 8,000. Go to sleep, wake up. It's at 12,000.
Were you ever in relationships during your journey
Yeah.
on YouTube?
Yeah, I was. I definitely was.
How was being a content creator? How did that impact your relationships?
Early on, it wasn't too bad. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? But as it started progressing, it started to be like YouTube started to become more of like a career. You know what I'm saying? Like a life choice. Like, all right, this is like what I'm doing probably 20 hours out of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when you're in a relationship, like, they demand time too. So like now your time ain't matching up. So now you got to make a decision. Like, I got to cut out on this. I got to do this. I got to do this more. I got to cut out on this more. So it came to a mutual agreement. Like, all right, let me go do this, and you got to go do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it came to that point.
I was in a relationship at one point. I think one thing that really impacted our relationship is when she was like, when we watch movies, I want you to watch it. I don't want you to be on your laptop. I'm like, bro, I'm spending time with you. Like, I'm paying attention,
For real?
talking to you. And I think that led to like a decline in our relationship.
Damn. See, that's interesting because like
Talk to the
you're
mic.
you're compromising. You feel me? Like, I see your compromise. You know what I'm saying? You spend the time, but you working at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't think they see the compromise.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like that'll kind of like, you know what I'm saying, fuck me up in the head. Like, damn, I'm trying. Like, you don't see me, you don't see me trying. Like, you know what I mean? So I see that.
So what content did you make at the beginning of your YouTube career?
Like, just starting out.
Mm-hmm.
So I was always like, I liked editing. You know what I'm saying? Like, before the YouTube, I was an editor. I was thumbnail editing, designing, all type of stuff. So I just wanted to edit myself, honestly. So I like, it'd be a couch like this.
Yeah.
I put the camera right there. I'd be on this side of the couch. I talk, and then I'd be on that side of the couch and talk, and then I split it and like make it like I got a twin. So I was just on stuff like that, but I would never post it. You know what I mean? So like, I was just on stuff like that and like skits and stuff, and then from there, it was like, all right, I'm not gonna post it, to going unlisted, to finally going public, and then just repeating the cycle. Oh, I ain't like that last time. Let me try something else. So it came from that to that to that, and then I was put on the public interviews by one of my homeboys. Shout out to Dom. He know Dom. I was working at this little job. He put me on like public interviews. Hey, you should go out in public, ask da-da-da, you know what I'm saying? Type person I was. Like, I always knew how to talk, but like I didn't talk to folks. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was always like closed off, like to myself. You don't talk to me, I'm not talking to you. So when I started public interviews, it brought my personality to like a public aspect and like setting, so like I could say what I want and, you know what I'm saying, interact with the camera that way. So it all just came in a line like that.
So what was that one video where you was like, yo, this is about to be something?
That I knew before I posted it?
Yeah. Or the video, the way it performed, you were like, yo, it's over.
We got some.
Yeah.
So it was a public interview I had dropped. I was at Lennox. I dropped this public interview. And when I dropped it, it was normal. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, when I dropped it, I was on the streak. Like, I was probably like 12 days straight posting videos.
Yeah.
So like on my 12th day, I had did a public interview. And at first it was normal. And then probably a week later, I had peeped it. And I seen my subscribers going. I'm like, what's going on? Like, this is weird. And I went to the video. Said like 50K views.
Yeah.
I was at like 3,000 subscribers at the time. I said like 50K. I'm like, okay, that shit doing something. Okay. So, you know what I'm saying? Throw the phone. Still posting every day though. Cause like, I don't know what's going on. I look back at my phone. Next thing you know, my subscribers just like doing that. Like, it was a certain point, like my subscribers went from 4,000 to 5,000. Go to sleep, wake up. It's at 8,000. Go to sleep, wake up. It's at 12,000. I'm like, hey, is this normal? Like, whole time I'm looking at it, I'm not even paying no mind, bro. Like, honestly, I was in a mindset of not even caring. Not caring necessarily as I don't care about that, it's whatever. But like, all right, I see it, but I'm still doing what I'm doing. I don't care. We gonna still, you know what I'm saying, rock and roll. So while my shit going up, I'm just still running, like going crazy, foot on the ground, going crazy. So next thing you know, I just hit 50K subscribers and I'm still posting every day. And like all my old videos before I blew up, I probably had like 150 videos. All them going up with it.
Yeah.
So like it was just like a snowball effect for real.
That's crazy.
Hell yeah.
So when you came into that, how did that affect, like, well, obviously you said you were still hustling, right? But how did that affect the like people around you? Were they like hyping you up, happy? Because I know a lot of times like you can come into success and you'll have people around you like they almost like they said they believed in you when the success came. You know what I'm saying? You can see like the salt a little bit. Did that ever happen?
Not necessarily, because like the type of person I am, I wasn't even like cool with too many. Like, you know what I mean? So like all the time I was doing YouTube, I was with YouTubers. So like they understood what was going on. Like, I ain't really see no bad blood, and if it was bad blood, I ain't see it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I'm so far in my lane, like my tunnel vision was on so much, I didn't even know. You know what I mean? So I couldn't even tell you.
So like spinning from like public interviews, like, is that what you want to do, like going forward, or was that just like a something that helped you blow up at the time?
Going forward, it was a phase that you know, I really like jumped in that jump real fast. Like that phase was like coming to where it was, and I just, you know what I'm saying, oh yeah, I'm here too, you know what I'm saying, to the community. But as far as content I want to make, I want to have fun when I make my content. Like I want to go outside, just mic up and do everyday things that I always do to, you know what I'm saying, pique my interest. So like, you know, everybody had that time where like, oh yeah, let's go talk to some girls. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's fun. That's something to do. So put that in the YouTube videos. Hey, let's go get in the whips and race real quick. That's fun. Like, that's something to do. So like, I just want to really have my content revolve around my life, the fun stuff that I do in my life, and bring the production value up on it. That's really how I want to.
So like the women who approach you, right? You know what I'm saying? Like you mentioned going and talking to girls. How does having a YouTube channel affect, like, can you tell when somebody knows you before you meet them? Yeah.
People good actors though. But primarily you will tell, they'll say something. They're going to say something. But it affects that in a lot of ways. I'm not gonna lie.
So when you say people are good actors, what's people like an example of something that happened?
All right, I was just doing this video the other day, right? So I was giving flowers to girls, right? So I'm spitting game to this one girl, you know what I'm saying? She on some shy, yeah, you cute, whatever. Yeah. And then I'm like, all right, bet, I'm fucking with you. Follow me on the gram real quick. So she was a little hesitant, but she picked out the phone. She had pulled up Instagram and she was already following me. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I know me, I post on Instagram down there every day on the story. So you know you seen me before. You feel me? You following me already, liked a couple pictures. So it's like, damn, so you ain't gonna say nothing. You were just gonna, you know what I'm saying? It was like that.
I don't necessarily think that's wrong, because there's YouTubers I met that are bigger that I followed before, but like I followed you for your content. Exactly. I don't know who you are. Exactly. So when I meet you, I want to have a chance to develop that. If I come off like, oh yeah, I know who you are. Exactly. That may put a blockade to you. No, like, you're right. You don't want to. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's what it was, or maybe she was just trying to secure the bag.
You're right. Maybe she was trying to secure the bag. I don't know. We'll never know. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up one day and let me know.
Yeah. But how do you decipher like when you want to take like somebody serious or when you don't?
It's hard, bro. I don't trust people. Like, I don't be trusting these girls. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I feel like being that way is way better than being the other way and like trusting everybody and, you know what I'm saying, getting ran game on. I can't. You're not about to run game on me. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna let it happen. I can't like.
Has anybody ever tried, you think?
I feel like everybody try to a certain extent. Whether it's like, hey, come fly me out, or
you flew somebody out before?
I never flew nobody out in my life. I got various requests to try to get me to fly them out. A lot of them. I never in my life flew somebody out though.
Do you think you ever get to that point?
I'm not opposed to it. I definitely do it. Yeah. But it got to be a beneficial relationship. And I do not mean that in a sexual term. I mean that in beneficial as I'm spending my money on you. I want some money to come out of it.
Yeah. So like record the date type shit.
You see what I'm saying? You know like I'm definitely post that vlog. I flew somebody out for the first time. That's one video. She gets here. I flew her out and she's here. That's 2 videos. My 3rd video, we gonna do something. Like it's gonna definitely be beneficial.
You know what's crazy? I knew you was gonna be that nigga, right? Yeah. When we was in Miami. Yeah. We walk around the corner. Yeah. Next thing you know, we're like, fuck this nigga Avery, yo. Next thing you know, they're like, oh yeah, I say, yo, this nigga gonna be one of them. Right? Yeah. Because I didn't even know your content. Exactly. I didn't know you made content when we got there. Exactly. Type shit. So when I got there, I said, I seen you. I think we walked down the strip and you was like interviewing somebody. I was like, yo, this nigga is going to be big. Yeah. I was about to tell everybody. I think at that time I was like, I feel like you're going to be one of the biggest IRL streamers in Atlanta. That's how I feel.
That's real.
Because I've never seen somebody. I've seen people work like that in fragments, but I've never seen people been able to. Because I think at that time, that's like when you started to blow up, right?
That was around the time I was, you know what I'm saying? I was probably, what year was that? That was 2021, right? I was probably established a little bit, probably like 200, 300K.
Yeah.
Probably around that range.
Because, like, I think people's thing is, a lot of people celebrate way too quick. And I didn't see you celebrating.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
So I was like, this nigga's going to be crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, do you think recording content like that is ever going to get in the way of you developing a real relationship?
Bro, yes, bro. Especially right now. I feel like down the line, I'm going to find a girl that understands, like, okay, I see what you're doing, and we can work what we got going on into your shit, but we got to take a little baby steps. Like, I feel like eventually it's going to be a girl like that. But, like, right now, like, all the girls that I'm attracted to, like, on some really shit, I don't think they'll give me the time of day for real.
Why do you think that?
Because of the shit I post. You know what I mean? Like,
you'll be surprised.
You think so?
Yeah, and I say that because I can't give away that. Okay, so I was around somebody doing something, and her response was like, yo, what you're doing is going to be big, right? And a lot of girls see that. If you can find the right one and they see that, she's gonna work with you.
Yeah.
You just gotta try.
Yeah.
Because I would have never guessed that she would be that person.
Yeah.
Until she was in a situation to see what was going on, and then that came out. And when she said that, a lot of people they like, oh, this is nice. Oh, this is they look for their benefit in it, right? But she's seen the benefit of working this lane and was willing to get behind it.
That's real.
Yeah, so
that's real.
I think it's possible.
That's
I wouldn't say
you're right. It just starts from conversation.
So in your comment section, how many
Okay.
people have misconceptions about, or what do you think the biggest Avery B misconceptions are?